In this video, we're going to upload our data. So we first want to double check to make sure our data is ready. So here's what we want to check for. We want to make sure that everyone has an EID number. In this case, it's a sequence of numbers, which is fine just as long as it's unique. Second thing that we want to check for is that our company number is correct and that everyone has the correct company number. This company number is the same company number that you received with your login information to access the admin portal. Then we have names. We also want to make sure that there are no commas in this file. So to do that, we can do a Control H and we do find what, which would be a comma, and then replace with nothing. In this case, this file doesn't have it. Something else we want to check for is apostrophes. And we'll want to replace those too. If you absolutely have to keep them, what you can do is you can do a backslash and then apostrophe. And then do replace. And that's a backslash, not to be confused with a forward slash. And then the other thing, and you probably wouldn't have this, but this happens every once in a while, is that there's double quotes in the addresses. And you'll want to remove those. Which we don't have any of those, so we can close it. We'll also want to make sure that no columns were inserted or deleted, so we still have our 3 cash compensations. If we go over, we'll find that we still have our 10 benefit programs, so there's 2 columns per benefit, and we still have those. Even if, we didn't need the employee contribution side for the vision, we didn't delete it. We want to leave all these columns intact. So we get down to the very end, and we'll find that AH is the last column for the benefits. The other thing that we want to make sure is that all of these numbers are formatted as numbers with 2 decimal places and no commas. That is very important. Now your data might potentially have some extra data in the very end that you used for calculations. Now that is perfectly fine. You can leave that as is. What we'll do now is we'll go ahead and save the file. I hit Control S, and now I want to go ahead and go to File, Save As, and we're going to save it as a CSV file. This will separate the data, each of the data in each of the cells, and it'll separate it by a comma. So we'll go ahead and save that. It's going to ask you questions. You'll just keep hitting OK or yes. Not a problem. Then we'll go ahead and close it, which you can hit no because it's already been saved. So we'll close it out. Then we'll want to go ahead and reopen it. And we'll want to open the CSV. So this is what it should look like if you did it right. And what we'll do from here is we'll go to the very end and we're going to delete all of that extra information back here. Then we want to go ahead and delete the top 2 rows. And then go ahead and do Control S to save it. Now we go to the website and we go to Data Management and we go to Upload Data Template. Now here is where you delete all of your employees, and then we go ahead and we select comma because most likely it's been delimited by comma. Then we browse for our file, make sure you select the CSV file, and upload. If you did it right, you'll get a message saying that it's been uploaded. Now here is where we want to generate the usernames, passwords, and UIDs. Now even if you're not planning on doing an online statement, which would require usernames and passwords, you still have to take this step. You still have to click the All button. Now, if we did everything right, we'll go to the employee list page, and there will be our employees. So we can go ahead and view the online statement, or we can go ahead and open up the print statement. If we've made a mistake, we can either go back to the data sheet, make the change, upload it again, or what we can do real quick is we can just go ahead and click edit and edit them. If we decide that they're no longer an employee and we don't need them, we can go ahead and delete them. So we can go ahead and click print and see what we have. Now one thing to double check is to make sure that your program names are correct. Because what happens sometimes is you'll make a sample statement, you'll put in the program names, and then later down the road you'll go ahead and start putting your data together, but then your program names are in a different order. So to do this, we'll go to Program Names, Cash Compensation, and we'll see that we have salary, annual earnings, and commission. Now if we go ahead and open up our original file, and then down here we go to Program Names, we'll see that we have salary, bonus, PTO. So what we'll do is we'll make that change here. And then save it. And then we'll do the same thing with benefits. Those might be out of order as well. So as you can see, it's medical, dental, vision, life. Then we have supplemental insurances. So paste that in there, which that may be too long, so we'll go ahead and shorten it. And then we have 401k. And then the last one was tuition reimbursement. So now they match up. And we can go back to the employee list and print our statement again, see what it looks like. So that is how you upload data.